Hey gang, this is the Crystal Hive and we are live. I am going to be playing kind of a King of the Hill thing today. Just going to be playing some of my competitive decks and running them through their paces, trying to see how few decks I can play. So I am playing them roughly in strength order, so it's probably going to get worse as the stream goes on. So without further ado, let's get in here. I'm gonna go ahead and make my own queues here. Time limit, mute spectators, competitive. We'll start with Nawab Run Captain Wind. This is a huge capture deck. 3 Commandeer, 3 Grey Riders. So a lot of action cheating out of Sanctum. And hopefully a lot of other fun stuff if it actually works. What up, Orion? No one wants to queue competitive. I see how it is. Ralph is cool 666. Welcome to the Crystal Hive. Thanks for assimilating. Gotta change my card size again. There we go. Decent start. I generally want to start with logos. So I'm gonna mulligan this. And what the fuck is that? I drew the exact same shit except for one less auto-ack. Oh my god. Okay. Whatever. What the fuck ever. I guess I am going to be going Sanctum, or not Sanctum, Saurian? Sure. Done. I'm gonna play this. Alright, they're repping some Coda stuff here. I don't know if you can see their deck name, but Alpha Das As. Deadass. Alright. Looks like we are going Logos. Let's go ahead and Diametric Charge, get rid of that Hunting Witch. Lethalogica. Group Think Tank. Let's play Sloppy Lab Work to archive. Let's archive a Grey Rider and discard an Odoac. So they've already got a key because they got a really good Untamed start. This may be a very rough day. Ooh, so my announcement, oh, wrong way. Down here below the game, you'll see little toasters. I'm playing music during my streams again. Thank you to Alpha Gaming. Harris Heller has a lot of copyright-free music, so I can stream it, play it during my stream without issue. I feel I need to play some control here. So I'm going to use action, kill his Untamed board, and drop a Munchling. Yeah, isn't it? Das Ass. I don't speak German, so I don't know exactly what Ass translates to, but I'm going to say it means dead ass. This deck has a lot of nonsense in it, and he plays Arise, so he wants to just play his entire game in his Untamed there. I'm going to go ahead and play Logos, because that's all I can do. What should it translate to? God damn it. God, this... Ugh. What the fuck is this deck? Alright, I'm gonna have to look this up after the game because this is absurd. Your copy link address. Jesus Christ. Sanctum, take my archives. Gorvanel. Let's put a Lyconite to the right. Let's deploy right of Munchling. Have Munchling fight Hunting Witch. Discard a card. Then let's go play it to the right. They don't have any elusive, so I can't do any Grey Rider bullshit. I go to the right of there, have him fight the Hunting Witch. See, I mean, I knew I was going to face some competitive decks, but right out the gate, face a library access with an absolutely absurd recursion for Untamed? No thank you. Did not want to face this my very first match of the day. Especially because a lot of my control relies on Gorvanels and just action cheating. And so the more I'm killing their untamed creatures, the more they're able to recur them, and actually my deck strategy to slow them down is making them play faster. Whatever. Well, this is going to be a quick retire of Nawab. I'm quickly finding that I actually don't like this deck. It has too many holes, and it relies on one sole strategy. So... yeah. I didn't even get a single fucking key. Let's go Saurian. Okay, Pterodactyl. Shrix. And sure, let's nuke. Succubus and call it a pathetic game. Okay, we're just gonna retire that right away. I am keeping track. Got a little sticky here. Nawab, goodbye, and cry a little bit. All right. Wow. Okay. I'm still in awe of how good that other deck was. Let's meet spectators. Set a time limit. Or competitive normal. Cool. What's next on my list? Agripiece. This deck's been fun lately. Oh, I was gonna check that score of the other one. I'm also going to translate it so I actually know what it says. Let's do that. Okay, so it's an 85 SAS. It's in the top 0.034%. So it's the top 1,000 registered decks in the world. And yeah, it's just super fast. 27 expected amber, lots of recursion. That being said, the translation, which is why I was laughing so hard. So the last part, Seelsorger der Kirche, means pastor of the church. So it's dead ass pastor of the church. Alright. Well, I'm already on my second deck in the second match. This probably isn't going to be a good day. But now I want to know what... Okay. Alright. Alright. Focus here. I don't want to play Lesser Oxtet just yet. So I'm going to mulligan. So depending on... I know German relies on proper... Actually, any noun is capitalized. So depending on if it's actually capitalized as capital D, capital A, it actually means the ass. If it's lowercase, it means that is. So I want to believe the name is actually Alfar the ass, pastor of the church, because that's amazing. Let's just go logos. Drop a daughter out there. Okay. They got a Bumblebird. Too early for Infernus, so I think we're going another Logos turn here. Gotta drop my Titan Guardian and then my other daughter. A Reap a daughter, hand size of 8. And I toyed with some volumes here, so I think, just let me know if the music is too loud. I think I got a pretty good setting on it, so I think we should be okay. Let's just stay on the Logos train. Let's Reap. Oh no, I did that wrong! Okay, let's Reap with him, draw 2 cards. That's what I wanted to do. I messed that up. Alright, end turn 5 of 6. So, this is a, oh fuck, double Martian Generosity Key Abduction deck. So 1 Key Abduction, 2 Martian Generosity. Nature's Call. Luckily, there's no key cheat in Untamed. So they really want to be in their Mars house all game. Yeah, good luck indeed. Well, so if I can hit those Martian Generosities, I've got a way to play an Infernus twice in one turn. So if I can catch them after they do it once, they can't do it ever again. Trying to... I kind of just want to screw their house up. Mars first. No, they do not. They actually... Yeah, they have Proliferator. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4 Mars creatures. So what I'm going to do here... So I'm going to go Dis. I'm going to get the Proliferator off the board. I'm going to play my Infernus, grab my opponent's discard. I'm going to go Poltergeist. Actually, I'm going to go Persistence Hunting and Proliferator. I'm going to play Gleeful Mayhem. I'm going to hit Infernus. Hit Groupthink. Grovekeeper. Then I'm going to exhume that Infernus. Hit their discard again for Poltergeist, and let's get rid of that Bloodshard Imp. So check at 7 of 6. Yep, they're dumping all their Dis stuff to try and get through Mars faster. What's really happening is I need to control them as best as I can while not slowing myself down, because I need to try and get to at least my second key before they even get a key charge out, or a key abduction. So I'm going to go Saurian. I'm going to play Livia the Elder, who's an absolutely useless card in this deck, other than a body. Let's go Tribute to put... Let's put some Amber on there. Let's go ahead and repeat it. Put some Amber on there. Raider Gallum. Go Imperial Scutum on Infernus. Go Chant of Hubris to hit one of these Amber and move that. Let's see. I don't think they've played Nature's Call yet, so I don't want to keep a ton of Amber on one creature. So I probably should have moved one off of Infernus, but we'll see what happens. The reason I was moving stuff around is because I know I do have Ancient Power. So I want to be able to move Amber around and then ward my entire board. Let's go Dis. Fight into Scullion. Play Misery Exploit. Drop Harbinger. I'm going to save the Evil Eye for now. Just threaten that board wipe there. not finished with you. I missed what they recycled, if anything. I do enjoy that they are committing to this board. Because I can keep them off of a key with Saurian turn, and then I can follow with an interdimensional graph turn to grab the extra. So let's go Saurian. Let's Reap and Exalt. Quester Jarda. And let's play Chant of Hubris on Charette to move one of those to Quester Jarda. And let's play Ancient Power to board those two. So I'm at check at 7 of 6. This deck has definitely given me a new appreciation for Chant of Hubris. So I've got 2 of them, and it allows me to move Amber in ways that I need to put them on targets I'm going to kill, move them among mine, so if a target dies they don't get as much Amber, set up a good Ancient Power, all kinds of cool stuff. But I'm anticipating... Well, they just played Key Abduction, which is interesting. I can make them spend it all, or I can steal 3. So I'm gonna go Logos. I'm gonna play that interdimensional graft. Let's play Igor to the right. I always forget what Lesser Octet. That's my Purge one. I would love these images to load over here. I think I want to go... I'm going to put Lesser Oxtet in my hand. And I'm going to Reap with Daughter. She's going to be stunned because of Shockworm. But they're going to give me 3... which is going to put me in the checkmate. So if they can't get that Amber away from me, they will probably go Dis and have to Lash. I didn't see much other Amber control they had. He's saying both his Martian Generosities are in the bottom 6 of his deck. That's why you don't play combo-reliant decks, kids. So he's going to keep me off a key there. Yeah, that absolutely is how it goes. Every time I play a combo deck, it's like, cool. If I play like a Brig deck, I got Binite Rupture in the bottom, and I've been holding Graft for 8 turns. This feels great. I don't even want to board wipe him right now is the problem. So he's Tesmel to lock me out of Dis, right? I kind of do want to board wipe. So let's, if I can, I'm going to go Logos actually. Because I'm going to use this Plasmate to kill this Tesmal because he's been a problem. Then remove the stun, Reap with Igor, keep me at 8. I'm going to keep forcing him to try and go into Dis because he didn't draw any cards. He's still got a hand size of, or a draw deck of 6. Going untamed. Ooh, he's grabbing Glimmer. Is he gonna grab that key abduction? Yep. So he's probably just clearing his hand right now, trying to bank on a good draw into Martian Generosity. GG. I'm also going to be keeping track of my win-loss records for each of these decks. Let's keep going with that one. I really like the Agripiece deck. It is a little clunky before I learned how to play it. The Dis House is really interesting. A lot of self-purging potential. Because I can hit my own deck with my Infernus and limit my opponent's Amber. And my Dis as a whole isn't really that strong. So purging it doesn't really hurt my deck at all. Because I've got a E of the Fringes as well, so I can purge some cards for some Amber Steel. Some tricks that people don't always see or always anticipate. Not the best of starting hands here. We've got looks like a Worlds Collide deck. Double red alert, so they're probably creature low. Okay. And with first start, I'm going to start with Dis and go Dendrix. Excuse me. Try and get some use out of that discard. Oh, thanks, Gilbert Bunny. I'm gonna see what I can do. Ooh, they do have an elusive with encounter shoot. That's gonna get annoying. So let's go Dis. Let's play E on the Fringes. Gleeful Mayhem to hit E on the Fringes, and then hit Kincan, and then fight to have him discard a card. So they lost Zap. Well, they played Zap, and then they lost Orator Hisaro. Red alert for nothing other than to ward him. Let's go Saurian. To put Prudon Auxiliary out with a tribute. Do not need to do it again. Let's move an Amber over there. And let's just move the other Amber over there as well. Yeah, and countersuit's rough until I build a board. Voice crack. Especially on an elusive creature with Universal Translator. So I'm assuming he's going to abuse the crap out of Kincan here, because he's going Brobnar, so he steals an Amber. Makes me lose an Amber, because he just outright kills my Dendrix and takes both those Ambers. Let's go Logos. Scientifical Hack. Igor. Daughter's good. So daughter to the right. Let's do that. I'm not a fan of Encounter Suit when I'm playing against it, in case you couldn't tell. Red alert, yep, this is going to be rough. So what are we gonna do? We are going to play Dis. Just gonna give them an amber, but I'm going to go Infernus, look at my opponents, grab their Berserker Slam and grab their Zap. Harbinger, protected by that, so I know when to protect it. And I'm gonna play Exhume and grab this Igor and see what I can find. I've got Draining Touch. Remote access. Hell yeah. Okay. We're gonna use the Omni ability, just get rid of it so I can cycle back into it. Yeah, I only own one deck with Encounter Suit, and that's Butcher Kim. Okay, so what I want to do with Logos here. Drop an Igor. Grab a Titan Guardian. Drop the Titan Guardian. Drop the Daughter. Now, I probably want to remote access to bounce my Infernus, but I'm also debating bouncing it to grab an Igor. Decisions. I'm gonna bounce an Igor. And then I will take just get a Raider Gallum. Let's take a Raider Gallum. And they've played both their board clears, so I don't have to worry about over committing building a board until they can cycle or discard. Okay, they killed my Harbinger. But why is my Harbinger still out? I don't know what happened there. What did they do? Can, Follow Skulls, Phalanx Strike? I don't know what happened there. Phalanx Strike did 3 damage to Harbinger Doom. Oh, okay. They were in the middle of triggers, is what happened. Got it. I was like, wait, why didn't he disappear? This deck is annoying as shit. So it's only gonna bring me down to 7. Yeah, I have to go Saurian. And then Ancient Power, sure. Man, that King Can Encounter Suit start is fucking me up. Tons of warding mechanics too, this is insane. And there's no Logos on the board, so if I go Logos, they're going to gain an Amber, which is going to put them 1 more above key cost. This is stupid. that was the worry about this deck, honestly, is my ability to board clear. Eight. I don't even, there's no chance I can come back from this. I've got absolutely nothing. Let's go logos. Let's put it to the right, and let's just put rock up in there. Fucking woof, man. I'm curious about all of these decks that I'm facing here, because this is some stupid shit. Of course, the one day I just want to have fun and play competitive queues, I'm getting my ass kicked. Let's see. Pretty standard score for a competitive deck. Nothing that catches me off guard. Well, let's go dis. Take my archives. Let's drop Rock Gub. Make him lose one. Let's play an Eon of Fringes. Let's exhume Edai. To put Scutum in the archives. Let's discard and then get rid of Misery Exploit. Let's play Harbinger. And let's just shuffle Raider back in. Yeah, Worlds Collide, generally I don't feel it's terrible. It's not really a negative play experience. The thing that's really screwing me over is this right here. This Kincan and Countersuit. Because of that, I can't get him off of the board. The opponent's doing a really good job of preventing that. Yeah, and I have no means to fight unless I go dis. So I have to go dis and fight all three of my dis into him. Which feels awful. Dis, no to the archives. So that's fight. 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 You gotta do what you gotta do, right? That turn felt awful, but I got rid of one of the big problematic pieces. Just in time for them to reshuffle and draw him again. Oh, man. Oh, of course, another Medic Ingram. This feels great. Ingram with a stunner, and then they're gonna transporter platform, pop the Ingram back out. Okay. Yep. Yep. Woof. I have no way of increasing key costs, so they have already won. So let's go Logos, I guess. No to the archives. Reap. Let's hit with the Ragwarg. And yes, I know, it totally screwed me up because I killed the key cost increase, but there's nothing I can do with this. So I'm just fucking around right now. Let's go Igor. Let's grab daughter. Igor. Daughter. Where was all this shit earlier in the game? Woof. Gone. 1-1. I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing so good. Mute spectators, time limit. Alright, we are moving on to probably my favorite deck of the set, the thing that abundantly assists emotion. Oh yeah, I'm 1 win out of 3 matches so far. This is definitely helping me find out what weaknesses I have, though. Because these decks are absolutely, they're competitive. Like, they do very well in competitive queues. I'm just finding a lot of hard counters to what the decks are intending to do. And yeah, and variety is the spice of the stream. I think that's how the saying goes. And I have also played against this player before. They are a previous The Crucible Online tournament winner. Alright, this is my Ultra Gravitron deck, and I have Ultra Gravitron in hand and can play it turn 1. So I'm just going to see what they have that could potentially counter it, because I don't want to drop it and then immediately die. They've got a Borrow, so I got to be careful about artifacts, which I do have Obsidian Forge. I'm going to keep, I'm going to go Logos, and then I'm just going to play Eclectic Inquiry to get some archiving going. That makes one of us, Cooper. Based on today, I do not believe in my abilities right now. Let's go Logos. I will take my archives. It's coming to grab the bottom half, shuffle my deck. Let's draw a card. Ultra Gravitron to archive the top 5, and that's a good pull. Got rid of my lesser important cards, but put my Bouncing Death Quark in there, which is good to hold on for later. Let's go Lycobot to the left. And Diametric Charge just to get rid of their QMX. I don't think I have any decks that have Borrow, but it's a very hard card to play around, because a lot of decks that have artifacts, the artifacts are not crucial, but pretty important to the deck's strategy. So it becomes, do I try and play it in a race, or do I try and bait it out by playing a lesser important artifact and hope they burn Borrow on it? Did you play a deck that really needed your artifacts? Oh, this is going to be a really good dis turn. I'm going to go dis, and I am going to take my archives, because I got some good dis in there. Let's go Dominator Bauble. Then an Infernus. Hit my opponent's discard to hit their borrow. Because they fucked themselves over by playing it. Actually, I think they discarded it with their Lethal Logica. And then let's get rid of some of their recursion. Let's get rid of Stirring Grave as well. And then I can freely play my... Or no, they've got Nexus as well. So I don't want to drop Obsidian Forge just yet. Let's play Mind Flare. Make them get rid of Look Over There. Fuck it, I'm going to play my Obsidian Forge. And then let's go Implosion to hit Q-Mex and Hystricog, because he's probably going to use that to kill my Ultra Gravitron. I've had to learn that the hard way. Yeah, Lethal Logica, you have to know when you can play it, because if you play it and you have 10 cards left in your deck, and if you're card counting even remotely close, like 3 of those 10 are Logos, you're going to lose probably 3 to 4 cards. And if those are crucial cards, it's probably best to not play that Lethal Logica. Oh boy. Okay. Interesting. I do think that Untamed is the way I go here. Just trying to clear my hand. So I'm going to play Fandangle to the left. Let's Growth Surge on Fandangle. Play Trimble. I don't have anything worth Resurgence yet, so I'm going to hold on to that. Well, yes, in a vacuum, because it's important to note that you don't shuffle if you don't have 5 cards left in your deck. So if you haven't seen your Effervescent Principles, then absolutely you're going to find them with 1 or 2 Lethal Logicas. If you have found it, it'll get you through the deck faster and see the Effervescent Principles again. Ooh, I do not like that Data Forge right now. Gonna have a fun Logos turn here. Yeah, they're intentionally giving me Amber, so I forge and they just Data Forge their board, or they Forge Compiler their board here. So we're going Logos. I will take my archives. Let's go Q-Mex. Go Eclectic Inquiry, get some cards in my archives here. Oh man, this is a tough one. What do I want to get rid of? Keyforge Alchemist. Thank you for assimilating. Welcome to the Martian tribe here. Welcome to the chaos. I'm going to get rid of this Drekker. So I'm going to fight into the Drekker. And I'm going to discard my Song of the Wild because I really don't have Untamed out. And I'm going to purge Drekker and then draw a card. And then I'm going to Reap to discard a card. I'm going to discard Lumilu because she's a dummy card in this deck. Let's go Lethal Logica into Lethal Logica. Exactly what I was talking about. I drew through my deck there and had the top 2 And let's go Bouncing Death Quark. So let's hit... I'm going to have to do some weird shit here. So let's hit... Bot Booked In to hit QMX. Repeat it to hit Bot Booked In to hit Relentless Creeper. I think I'm going to stop there. And end turn. Yeah, I could have discarded the Creeper. That was my other option. I was looking more short-sighted, that I wanted to have cards in my hand that I could play for the next turn. Because I wasn't, at that point, quite sure what I was going to do with my Death Quark. So now I'm going to go Dis. No to my archives. So let's drop this Creeper. I'm going to drop the Turnkey. Let's have Dominator Bauble use my Gravitron to... don't like these Nexuses. So I'm going to Reap. Discard. Ooh, that's rough. Let's discard. Discard Fandangle, because I can Resurgence him back. And then I'm going to purge probably Nexus here. And then ping Daughter to get rid of her ward. And then the question is, do I kill Infernus here? I don't think so, because I've already shuffled through. So I'm just going to Reap. I'm going to break Key. Can I push this Forge before they do anything? So I'd be at 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So I'd have to kill one more. So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Fuck it. 12. Or actually, so 12. Sorry. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay. I wanted to get that off the board before they could use it with that Nexus. I've got a decent Logos lineup as well. An Eclectic Inquiry to trigger my Ultra Gravitron instead of having to use the QMX. Not my Gravitron. He's just a robot, so I can't pull him back. I think I'm still gonna go Logos though. Let's go QMix. Eclectic Inquiry, then Lethal Logica. Lethalogica, Bouncing Death Quark to hit. Let's hit there. And Bouncing Death Quark to hit. Snarette and QMX. Okay. Things are getting weird. I can Resurgence, Fandangle, and Infernus. I should have killed the Johnny. I was thinking about it, and I was... Here's my thought process and why I'm not doing well today. My thought process was, Johnny has destroyed, or all mutants get destroyed, steal 1. I'll kill Snarette. She's a demon. Nope. Snarette is a mutant. Let's go Untamed. Take my archives. Let's go Vineapple Tree. Let's go Resurgence to grab Fandangle and Infernus. Fandangle, Lummiloo, Gloriana's Attendant, and I'm just going to play Song of the Wild because I don't anticipate those creatures lasting very long. And just like that, I lose the game. Guarantee it. Yep. Because they're in shadows, they're going to get 1, 2 more. Man, I am off my game today. I am not doing well. Yep, they're going to kill Gloriana. Oh, they're going to kill Lummiloo. Oh, man. This was the wrong theme to pick for the day. This deck itself, though, does not have a reliable board clear. I've only got my Bouncing Death Quark, so that was my nail in the coffin. Dis, I guess. Let's grab my Creeper. Dominator. What do I don't have any multiples here. Let's get rid of my Obsidian Forge and my Song of the Wild. Implosion to hit Creeper and to hit Johnny. It's just gonna make him steal 1. Okay. I promise these decks are much better than how I'm playing. I'm playing like absolute trash right now. Deep breaths and reset. Alright, I'm playing Verahead, the Castellan of Betrayal. Try and pull it up here. So you won't be able to see it in-game, but this deck has an alt-art Axiom of Grisk in it. Super fun aesthetic. It's got an Axiom of Grisk, has Zap, Chimera, Eclipse, Oubliette, so it has some ways to manage a board. Triple Odoak the Patrician, so I'm doing a lot of steel protection, which they do have shadows, so that's a decent thing. Double Comm Officer Kirby, so I've got some action cheating. This is not a good start hand. Yeah, I've got an alt art of each of the 3 alt arts. I forget them by name, to be honest, but there's Saurian, Untamed, and Shadows. There's Hawk, Axiom of Grisk, and then I always forget the Untamed one, because I don't really have good Untamed lists, but I really like this list. It's a really fun list. just get the Star Alliance going. So of this, my strongest house is my Saurian. Shadows is my weakest, so Shadows I don't want to play in very often. And they have a Seeker Needle, so I'm just going to get rid of this Breaker Hill. I'm not going to give them free Ember for that. I made that mistake last game. Oh, thank you, Goober. Even when I do poorly, like I rage a bit, regardless of the game. I get more angry at myself when I play Keyforge, so it's... I may seem like I'm not having fun, but I definitely am. I just get upset at myself, and that's like my trigger or hair trigger reaction to teaching myself to play better. Ooh, I'm gonna go Star Alliance. Drop this Can. I'm going to Reap with Kirby, which is going to allow me to play my City Gates. I'm going to Reap with Chan, which is going to let me use Whisper to use the action to lose an Amber and just kill Cut Purse. Let's Reap and Reap to end. And a full hand of Saurian there. Interesting they didn't kill my Can. Killed my Chan. Let's go Saurian. So let's drop an Odoac. They're going to capture one. Trying to think. Axiom's not worth it at all right now, so I'm going to put Legionary to the left and ward Can. Let's go Perfectus Ludo. Let's tribute onto him. Not do it again. I'm just moving a whole bunch of Amber around here to protect my board. And then I'm going to have City Gates have Whisper capture one. Yeah, and that leaves the question, is the walkthrough I'm giving an accurate one, or am I misleading people that are watching me? But I do try to talk through my turns so people, whether it's the right action, quote-unquote right action to take or not, at least people are walking through and understanding my thought process. Alright, so they stomped, took out my Perfectus Ludo. What did they just play? Defense Initiative, okay. I do not like that Faust. So let's go Star Alliance. Reap. Let's go ahead and put this upgrade on Kirby, then fight Kirby into Faust. Let's put Walls Blaster on Odoac. Zap, and let's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can play a non... Don't really think the tribute's worth it right now, so I'm going to end turn there. There's the Infernus. Alright, so there goes my... yeah, my Zap and my Tribute. I love the art on Maleficorn. It's such a cool take on like a centaur demon. Let's go blue key. They only have 2 amber still. I'm gonna go shadows. Let's go fidget, protect him to the left, and then hugger mugger to the left. And I feel like I should kill Maleficorn. So let's lose an amber and kill Maleficorn. Their own fidget against my fidget. Seeker Needle, okay. I get it. Here comes... Oh, they discard Garcia. Boo. Anything worth purging? Yeah, I feel that fidget is worth purging. We'll stay in shadows again. Let's go ahead and reap. And reap. And then let's purge that fidget. I'm kind of just buying my time. The Saurian 4 cards now do not work well with where the current board state is. Because my Axiom, they have 2 creatures that are currently have amber on them, so they'll be protected with an Axiom. They are doing a fuckload of damage here to just whittle away at my board. So let's go ahead and go Saurian. This is a good time for that. Let's go Odoak, gonna capture 1. Then I'm going to City Gates to have Kirby capture 1. I'm going to wait to play Quester Jarda till after this Axiom here. Let's put some there. Let's do that, and then there. Let's play an Axiom. Let's ward Odoak, and then drop the Quester. And reap. Double safe house, huh? That's gross. And they cyber-cloned Odoak. Interesting. So power 5, mutant, dinosaur, politician. Does not have amber on it right now, so I can still steal. Actually, power equal. Okay, so it wouldn't copy the ability, so never mind. It's just a power 5 creature with 0 armor right now. So let's go. I got all that amber I spent all that time to capture. They got it all back. So let's go shadows. Reap. Let's put a Breaker Hill to the left. Quester Jarda. I'm okay losing. So I'm going to Kymor Eclipse. And then Avinda. They've got a fuckload of damage pips here. And unfortunately, this deck has a lot of small creatures. I think this is just a clinic on let's piss off Brian and let's throw people that have direct counters to his decks. Yeah, and Reckless Rizzo is going to keep ping-ponging. because he's got 2 amber, or 2 bonus damage. Okay, let's go Star Alliance. Let's play walls. Let's use walls to grab his blaster. And then I guess stun 1 creature, right? Yep. So let's stun Shrix. Let's fight and kill Cutpurse. Let's have Ingram. Go ahead and heal and ward Kirby. And let's Pestering Blow to get that ward off. So I'm at check 6 of 6. They are already to their second key. So where it did start quite a decent amount of way ahead of them, not really turning out to be that good anymore. I think the problem was I drew a lot of my Saurian stuff really early, and I want my Saurian my last handful of turns. Trying to polish a turd, and in true Orion's watching the stream fashion, I've got a 2/2/2 hand. So definitely trying to polish some turds here. And I have absolutely nothing because they locked me in the shadows. So, GG. Motherfucker. Down to my... I'm already on deck 5 in 6 games. This is bad. This is bad. I'm definitely gonna need a break after this match. Time limit, competitive, normal, boom. Going on to R. Blaze the Gallery Carpenter. So this deck has a red alert for board clear, 2 Gleeful Mayhems, and it has a Guilty Hearts, which, whether it's true or not, I feel Guilty Hearts is a very strong card currently because there's a lot of capture and exalting between Worlds Collide and Mass Mutations. I've got Double Bonesaw, Waking Nightmare, 2 Snare Rats, so my house dis is pretty disruptive. My Shadows is okay. It's got some strong cards, but it doesn't do a lot of stealing or amber control. It's more action abilities. Excuse me. And then my Star Alliance, like I said, has Red Alert, has Armory Officer Nell. So anytime an upgrade's played, I draw a card. And I have a decent amount of upgrades and creatures that can be used as upgrades. This does have an encounter suit. I know we were talking about that earlier. And then 3 crewman Jorg. So crewman Jorg, if they do not have Star Alliance neighbors, then they can have an action steal 1 amber. I do like this start, but I'm still gonna mulligan. That's okay. I think my problem is I'm being too nice. I'm telling everyone good luck, have fun. I don't want them to have any good luck. I should say bad luck, have fun losing. Let's go dis. Bonesaw's gonna capture on himself. Inspector to the right. Big old logos turn there. Let's go to Shadows. To Francis the Economist. Then Safe House and Opportunist. Let's go ahead and put that on Let's put that on Inspector. Can I make Inspector a kill target and give them elusive to make them a little harder to kill? Finishing blow. Ooh, okay. Got rid of my bone saw. And they discarded my fucking guilty hearts. This table flip. Alright. Star Alliance, happy fun times. Red alert for 2. Crewman Jorg to the left, and then Subject Kirby to the right. Let's have Francis capture 1, and let's play a Macis Asp to the left. Yeah, I've never discarded super crucial cards from your hand when we've played ever, right, Orion? Let's go Shadows. Rad Penny. Bounce her to the archives. Francis, and then another Shoulder Id. Mark a disc, so they're locking me into Shadows and probably just going to kill my board. Reap with Brabble. Probably fight with Cinder. Nope. Okay. Well, let's go Shadows, I guess. Rad Penny. Steal 1, draw a card. Reap. Reap. Bounce Rad Penny. I want to play One Last Job, but I'm only going to steal 2. Or I'm only going to steal 1. 2. I'm just going to discard it. Feels bad, but I'm just going to do it. I absolutely hate Shoulder Id. It's the dumbest card ever. I'm pulling no punches on my hatred for that card. It's bad. There's too many ways to just purge or take creatures off the board or just do damage to them outside of fighting that it... Yeah, point proven. He just got cybercloned. So there's just too many ways to get Shoulder Id off the board without ever triggering his ability. Alright, let's go Dis. Fuckity fuck. Okay, let's see. Man, today is not a good day. I'm getting absolutely stomped. Let's go Gleeful Mayhem. Hit Hystricog. Let's hit Odd Clawed. Let's hit another Gleeful Mayhem. Let's hit Cinder. Let's hit Munchling. Let's hit a Snarette. And fuck it, let's play Waking Nightmare because I need Amber. Yeah, Shadow Self. I feel they tried to take Shadow Self and make it a little cooler. This is really all I feel they were trying to do. And in trying to do that, they made it worse. And here we go. I'm looking for this guy right here. Armory Officer Nell. Full hand of upgrades. I just want to apologize on my behalf. This day has been really bad. Just probably one of the worst Keyforge days I've played in a while. Let's go Star Alliance. To the left. Capture on him. Let's go Subject Kirby to the right. Who are we putting these upgrades on? Because I don't want to keep holding them. Because I want to try and get at least one key this game. Oh, and of course I draw a Nell right after I play the upgrades. Makes sense, makes sense. Red Penny, Mace's Asp, borrow, so they grab my safe house, they're gonna bounce the Red Penny, steal my combo. Ugh, okay. Blue key. Let's just go Star Alliance again. I'm, yes, going to take my archives because I can play her Red Penny out because of Kirby. So let's do that. Let's play an Countersuit on Nell. Or sorry, that's a Blast Shielding and now in Countersuit. And then let's play Stealthster on Kirby. Do a damage to Cyberclone. Let's hit Jorg to the left. And then I'm going to use that to steal an Amber. I know I could have reaped, because I would have stunned and captured. That probably would have been the better play. Probably would have been the better play. I get it. Oh, yeah. Well, now... Cool times. So 1 damage went through, which is how Nell died. I was debating putting Stealthster on Nell, but too little too late. I definitely don't have more Amber than them. I can do a few things here. I can steal one, reap. Let's do that. Let's go Star Alliance. Steal one, reap. To capture one, let's stun her. Let's stun Mace's Asp. And then reap to play my Brabble. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. What are we doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not doing a whole lot of anything right now. So let's go... like this. Let's reap. And reap. Let's go Implosion to hit him, bonus Amber. Let's kill Brabble to then hit Mace's Asp. And Bonesaw comes in ready. So then let's have Bonesaw. I feel like fighting is what I need to do. Let's do that. Pretty close race here. Back and forth. They have a better board state. And I guarantee they probably have a better hand than me. Yep, safe house, not gonna bounce bone a thing. Woof. Yellow key. Well, let's go shadows. Try and cycle my hand here. Play you to the right. Play you to the right. Look over there. Let's do 2 damage to... Picaroon. Pew. Perplexing Sophistry. And then... Reap. Neck and neck. 4 of 6 to 4 of 6. They are most likely going to get into check here. Yep, with the Bona thing. And a red penny, and they're going to bounce them both again, because that's not annoying at all. This is so bad. This is unbearably bad. My only option here is Dis. So let's Snarette, and then Waking Nightmares to have Snarette capture 1. And they're on 8 of 9. I'm just stalling now. I can't win. Here's what's going to happen, folks. I might have to cycle all the way back to the top of my list again. I've only got 2 decks left, and I've got an hour and a half to kill in the stream. Maybe that means these are not good competitive decks. It's super fun. Yeah, they're just going to keep doing that bullshit combo the entire time. So... I don't even know what the fuck to do here. Whatever. Star Alliance. Reap. Play you left, have you capture 1. Play you to the left. Just play a Mace's Asp, I guess. Cool. GG. Leave game. Alright. It's halfway through. I need a breather because I'm just getting really pissed off at myself here. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'm going to try and finish the rest of the day without having to cycle back through my deck list. But it is what it is. So I'll be back in about 5. Okay, so we're back. That's about all I can say right now. Let's see. I'm gonna just keep trying to crank through these competitive queues here. We've got 2 decks left, and then if I go through those and stream's still going, we'll figure things out. So, for those curious how I'm deeming that these decks are competitive or not, based on their win-loss record in competitive queues, as well as few things I'm looking at. I'm looking at ability to board clear. Not all of these decks have them. If I was looking for all of these criteria must be in every single deck, I would have 0 competitive decks. So, a little lenient. Just to make sure that I have some decks I can play. In Keyforge, a large part of what you're doing is you're hoping you don't face hard counters to your deck. I've been facing some pretty crazy counters regardless. I was just talking to Orion that it's unreal that when I have a low power count, I face a damage deck. When I don't have a lot of Amber Control, I face Amber Rush. When I have a ton of Amber Control, I face a board control. So some of it's just shitty draw or shitty luck of the draw. But what I'm looking for are Amber Control of some sort, ideally Steal, but Capture works as well, or Amber Loss. Board Control. Amber Production. So how fast is it? Excuse me. And then the 4th thing, I'm looking for the ability to control artifacts as well. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this. I'm going first, so I got a free mulligan. Let's go Untamed. Second, need a drink. Okay, let's go ahead and go Logos. So this is my double E-Die deck. For those that have ever watched me play, I played this a long time ago, pre-mass mutation. So the last time I really have played this on stream was Worlds Collide. Ideally, I just want to throw cards that I don't really care about in my archives and let them hang out there all game. Because then I can keep cycling my E-Dies. I don't really ever want to pull my archives. Sometimes I have to, just depending on the way the game's going. Let's go Logos. I'm going to hold this information exchange. Well, looks like I'm going Starlance, not take my archives. Let's go Stealth Stir, Quadricorder on there. Karkar to the left. I'm going to ditch Quixelstone. And as I've learned through the day and through just Keyforge in general, if you only have one board clear or one mass damage card, don't throw it away super early. You'll probably need it. Alright, Dark Fairy, Xenobeast. And alright, so they got a Pismire deck with 2 Resurgence. Let's go Starlance. Let's get this. Go to the archives. Let's get this platform out. Kirby to the left, which then will let me play this Information Exchange to steal 1. Let's go ahead and put this Light of the Archons on this Hapsis here. And again, just holding that red alert. Big Untamed hand. What you doing, Scrouner? Saurian. Getting rid of Form of Giants. Okay. And Cornicen is in their discard, so they can capture 2 with the Monument. Do. Feel like this might be a good red alert turn. But nah, I'm gonna have some fun with Untamed. If I went Starlines right now, it'd slow me more than anything. Well, that was silly. Why'd you... They pulled a me. They fought into Karkar and died to Hazardous, thinking they'd still get 2 Amber. Alright, Reap with Pismire, Reap with Gloriana. Let's go Untamed. Know the archives. Let's drop this Mustic Murmook. Let's hit. I'm gonna hit. Let's hit Pismire. Let's put Rustnar to the side. Let's play Perilous Wild, which will kill my daughter and nothing else. Then let's go the Fittest and the Fittest. And I do have a regrowth, so I can grab that Edai back again. This will probably be a Logos turn here. Got a 2-trait creature, 2 traits. So 2's the highest. I don't actually want to kill this Consul Primus because I don't want this double Amber Pip to cycle through. So Torado has to die. Looks like they have a pretty mutant-centric deck here. I'm counting 4 mutants so far. 2 in one house. 5 mutants, 2 in one house. Okay, we're going Logos. Know the archives. Let's go Entropic Swirl to kill Torado, gain 2 Amber. Badwing Bibliophile. Let's have Hapsis fight Shrix. And then let's have this Hapsis fight Infomorph, I guess. Let's play another Edai. Keep jacking that key cost up. Let's get rid of... Let's put this Rustnar in the archives. So I'm at check, they're at check. They have to pay 12 for this key. I'm at 7 for mine. If this Bibliophile stays alive, I'll probably be going into Logos just to get use of that card draw. If they don't... maybe Untamed. Logos might still be my best option. Star Alliance, though, I can double use that Kirby. What house do you want? There you go. Turn manual mode off. Thank you. Dark Amber Vault, Resurgence, they're gonna grab, yeah, a mutant to draw a card, and Pismire. Super fun. I do appreciate, so thank you to the TCO team, the Crucible Online team, for bringing back the adjusted persistent modifiers. You can see the Gloriana's attendant's normally 1, but because of Amber Vault, they get a permanent +2, so they're changed to 3 here. That's really helpful to help track power online, since some of these tokens get pretty small. So huge shout out to them. And they are wanting me to play Star Alliance here. They want me to use this red alert. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They've got 10 to my 7, so each one's going to take 3 right now. If I double play them, they'll take 6. Which I'm looking will kill everything on their board except for Thero Centaurian. It'll get rid of this quadricorder, but that should cycle through pretty quickly. Motherfucker. And they fucking play Savage Clash. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be okay, Brian. It's going to be okay. Which makes my whole Star Alliance hand absolutely useless right now. Oh my god. I have to go Logos. I know the archives. Let's play a Quant. So let's have you fight, you reap, and sit at check of 7 of 6 with an absolute fucking bad hand. Here I was thinking this game was going too well, and sure enough, it was not. They were setting up for a massive Savage Clash. Because I can't keep them off a key, so I'm just gonna GG. So I'm gonna take a different approach to today. I'm gonna pop over here. I'm gonna go into my decks of Keyforge and pull some of my more fun decks, but not necessarily competitive decks. And I'm going to see how they do. I'm gonna continue doing competitive queues, but I'm gonna play some little less than optimal decks for it. Trying to find them though. Let's see. I'm just gonna go deck by deck. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna recycle. We're gonna try and reclaim some ounce of dignity here. So I am playing Gorgapad of the Juggler's Square. This deck is pretty bonkers Saurian House. Doesn't have much else going for it. It's got double transporter platform, which it doesn't abuse too much. I've got some ward mechanics where I can play Medic Ingram with Science Officer Morpheus, so I can double trigger that, bounce her, and then quadruple trigger it total. So I've got some interesting things. Lots of pieces have to line up though, so we'll see if any of that happens in this match. I'm telling you what it can do. I'm not going to tell you what it will do. Oh boy. All this is triggering is a a plea from a poor streamer who doesn't have a lot of great competitive decks. So come a Vault Tour, I'm probably screwed. But if anyone wants to send me a deck that they feels fairly competitive, I won't shy away from free gifts. I have to sort all my decks here by set so I can take a look at them and see which ones I remember being pretty fun. Alright, I got quite a few options here. We have a taker. All right. I don't know how this is going to go. It's probably going to be awful. Hey, Luis. How's it going? That's funny. I know this guy in person. He's a local player. Now that I have your screen name, I'm gonna make sure you're actually following my content, because if you're not, you're dead to me, man. Alright, what's he playing? That's funny. He's a really good player. Among Orion and Mark, one of the players that perpetually gives me a hard time when we play in person. So this is, depending on the decks and how the card draw goes, is probably going to be a pretty close match. He has a lot of board control though, so I'm probably going to be on the tail end of being able to keep up to him. Let's just start with a big Saurian start there. That's funny. Even if today is a shit day for my record, it's funny that just randomly queuing against someone I know in person. Okay. Let's go Saurian. Let's reap. Let's go ahead and fight, take you out. Let's reap. And then let's put Scutum over there. Going House Dis, drops his Obsidian Forge. Dark Minion. Alright, so I pinged the ward off that Tricerian. Let's go ahead and go Star Alliance. Let's get some of these guys out here. Transport platform. Let's put Medic Ingram to the left and heal and ward that Tricerian. I'm gonna play an upgrade on. Ooh, let's go over here. Let's drop a plasma nozzle on him as well. So if this deck can line up well, it's a pretty big bully deck. Excuse me. With it being a pretty big bully deck, the Saurian can ramp out of control with the amount of power increase that everything gets. And then if I get this Cincinnatus Rex on the board and keep him on the board, then I just get all this replayability of my entire board. Once Cincinnatus Rex fights, everything on my everything on my board just readies again, including artifacts. I am going to continue setting up the Saurian line. So I'm going to 6 Emperor Tyrannosaurus just to hit this guy. It'll pop his ward, but I get the amber off of him. Let's go Cincinnatus Rex. Let's reap. Then you're gonna fight into Faust. Yeah. And then you're just gonna reap. So what could happen here is if they kill this creature, their Demo Knight, Cincinnatus Rex will kill himself, because once my opponent has no creatures on the board, Cincinnatus Rex is discarded. Or destroyed, so it would trigger a destroy effect if I had one. But he's just going to keep building the board, which I am okay with. Blech. So he Gleeful Mayhem's his Snarette. Excuse me. Let's go Blue Key. I'm going to go Star Alliance. Pop a stunner on Ingram to reap. I'm going to use Ingram to heal and ward him. And then I'm going to stun Snudge. I'm going to bounce Ingram. And then I'm going to ward and heal myself. Pop a stunner there. Check at 6 of 6. So in this deck, I really want to get my Saurian out fast and immediately follow it with my Star Alliance to protect it with wards, which I've been able to do. I'm gonna do some bullshit here, so we're gonna go Philosophosaurus. What is it? Philosophosaurus. There. Let's say Falafel. His name's forever Falafel. I'm gonna reap. I'm going to use Primus Unguis, then I'm going to use Stunner to stun Daemonite. I'm gonna reap, and then fight Bulwark, which will ready my entire line. So now I'm gonna reap Philophosaurus, Archive, Chimera Eclipse, add Xeno Training Hand, discard Bad Penny, reap with Primus, Stunner to stun Snudge, and then I'm just gonna reap, and that'll put me at checkmate. So I have a 14 power 4 armor Cincinnatus Rex right now. That's how crazy this deck can get. And I've got 2 Imperial Scutum, so I want to try and keep Unguis warded if I can, because there are a lot of just direct purge, a lot of just discard from play, return to hand. Those effects get around Imperial Scutum. So if I get too much Amber on there, I want to try and perpetually keep Unguis and Cincinnatus Rex warded. I did tell this player when I normally play online, and I told him when I stream, I bet he intentionally is trying to snipe my games. I see how it is. He just wanted some exposure. Alright, he's got my whole board stunned, but I don't think he can keep me off of check here. If he can, yeah, I'm just gonna go. Alright. Gonna give him a second or two to... Okay. Gonna leave game. Gorgapad won, guys! Let's ride that victory train for maybe one more. Let's see if I can keep it up. Trying to see what this Twitch controller is on my phone. Not really enjoying it. It's kind of weird. Oh, it most definitely is true. I'm gonna message him later and be like, dude, you sniped my stream, didn't you? He just wanted people to watch you. Come on, takers. I kind of feel bad, to be honest. Like, someone I know in person just randomly queued with me. We'll assume it was random. And then I absolutely demolished him with one of my meanest decks when it lines up. It's payback, though. I think the last in-person tournament, he absolutely demolished me, so... God, that was like a year ago. Oh, COVID. Alright, we're gonna leave the queue. Try setting up another one. What's going on, kids? There we go. Jeez. No one wants to play competitive and beat me. I think part of the reason I give this deck such a poor, not poor, but lower than it probably deserves rating is because I don't generally play fight-centric decks. And this one absolutely is a fight-centric deck. Treasure map seems like a good first turn for me. Shadows treasure map. Boom, your turn. Ransack. So they stole one. Okay. What was it? Reveal. Discard top card of their deck. So they lost their Obsidian Forge. Let's go Saurian. Sword. Put one of those there. I think I have 2 axioms. I have 1 axiom. Fuck it. Cool. Probably wasn't worth it there, but I'll beat myself up about it later. Ay, ay, ay. Bronze Sentinel Hawkins. Double Infernus. Triple Boss Zarek, so... some weird... not even anti-synergy, just weird non-synergy there in the Shadows house. But their Saurian does look like it collects a lot of capture, so... Boss Zarek's going to make their entire line elusive. Should be interesting. Let's go Star Alliance, Transport Platform, Morpheus. Ingram to double trigger their ability. Okay. And then here comes some more of the Saurian bullshit with Primus Unguis and, excuse me, Tribune Pompatus. So this duo here double stacks the Amber bonus from, or the power bonus from Amber. So everything gets +2 for all the Amber on Primus Unguis, and then everything else gets an additional +2 for the Amber that's on itself. Got an Ancient Power there. Looks like they're also going to be playing out of Saurian pretty well. So they're going to be going fight heavy here. So let's go Saurian. Pompatus to the left, Unguis to the right. Let's go there. So they get to the first key first. Some of the fun stuff too is because my power can ramp up so fast from Pompatus and Unguis, I can 6 Emperor Tyrannosaurus to get the amber off of them and just kill them, or if they're warded by Ingram, they'll be protected. So I could do some cool stuff where I can use this 6 Emperor Tyrannosaurus either offensively or defensively. Yeah, they're really going after the Primus Unguis here. Yep, you're not taking that back, bro. Okay. Let's go Saurian. Let's Reap. Let's play a Cincinnatus Rex. And I'm going to do some fighting here. Let's get rid of Optiogorcus. I guess he's elusive, so don't get rid of anything. I'm going to kill my Unguis and take that amber, put myself in the check. I wanted to keep Unguis out, but they have ways to kill him, at least with their current board, so I didn't want to risk them killing him with me not getting a benefit. So he's probably going to purge my treasure map and my Unguis. No, Imperial Scutum and treasure map. I was more concerned about me being in check than my potential board states. I know he does have another Infernus, so he might be holding on to that and see if he plays them later. Let's go Saurian. Let's put Legionary to the right, trigger Morpheus, and then let's ward both Pompatus and Cincinnatus. Oh boy. So let's fight here and fight there. Ready everything to reap and fight there. Okay. I don't get why Optiogorcus is elusive. But whatever. I pay attention before I choose my turns. It's probably going to be a Star Alliance turn here. Get quadruple use out of this first officer Frayne, which I can ramp up my creature power. And they don't have any like return to hand cards. I was looking at either Hysteria or Lights Out. So once my creatures are on the board, they should stick unless they're killed. Mug on Medic Ingram, okay. let's go Star Alliance. DC Trays, thank you for assimilating. Welcome to the Crystal Hive Chaos. Let's play her out. Let's trigger that. So let's hit Morpheus and then Ingram. Let's put a plasma nozzle on First Officer Frayne. Let's bounce her back. Let's hit Morpheus and then let's hit Ingram again. Let's go and hit there. She can fight and do damage there. I'm gonna put an upgrade on Ingram. Then I'm going to put the nozzle on her, and I'm going to fight. So she's got skirmish, and she's going to do splash damage, 2 to her initial target, and then 2 to neighboring targets. I want to get rid of these boss Zerix. And then I'm going to heal herself to ward her, and then reap with Morpheus. So I'm at check on first key 6 of 6. The boss Zarek is making every creature on their side that has amber on them elusive. We've got a nice shadows turn here. I do think I want to keep abusing this Star Alliance line though. So Snaret's going to keep me off a key. Probably going to reap here with Consul Primus. And move an amber off of me onto one of their creatures. Nope, going to use Boss Zarek to fight. Okay. They hit Morpheus. Pick her into Morpheus, yep. So I can't abuse my Morpheus anymore. Becomes a question if they're going to fight with Infernus or Reap. So they're going to fight to hit Medic Ingram. So I think they're realizing that if they allow me to maintain a board state, excuse me, things aren't going to go well. So they hit Optigorkus and Ingram. Key cost is 7 currently. From what? Why is my key cost 7? Waking Nightmare. There we go. Just took me a second. I had to find it. They're gonna forge anyway. I'm gonna go Shadows. Let's go ahead and play Into the Night so they cannot fight. And I'm gonna play a Yancey Gang to the left, protect my Pompatus. I'm gonna play Hidden Stash to archive my Stunner. I'm gonna play Chimera Eclipse, clear their board. That does get rid of my Cincinnati Rex. I'm going to play my Brend the Fanatic out. A couple turns of me fucking up what creatures had elusive and what didn't probably cost me the game. I was thinking too many turns ahead, and I wasn't paying attention to what was actually on the board. And I probably didn't need to Chimera Eclipse there either. Let's just go ahead and get the shadows going. So let's fight, get rid of Shrix, Yancey Gang, and an Umbra. Get all that steel out there. GG. Alright, yeah, that was 100% on me. A lot of misplays. You can tell I'm not having the best cognitive game today. Let's go with this guy. This deck was always one of my favorites in Worlds Collide. Mr. Tenderasha. Has some blowout shadow stealing cards. Too much blah blah blah. too much to protect. And a lot of stuff that my shadows I really don't want to play. I just chuck it into my archives and hold on to it till endgame. I blame the smoke too, honestly, and I have not played Keyforge in probably since Sunday, and I was playing Sealed. Or trying to play Sealed, so I didn't play a lot of my own decks either. So it's an off day. I'm glad I'm not getting paid for my content or for the games I win, because I would be broke as fuck. But this will probably be my last game of the stream, intending to end around 3 o'clock as usual. With that, I'll have an announcement posted in Facebook, and I'm trying to be better about Instagram as well. The one benefit of Facebook and Instagram being owned by Facebook is now they've merged them, and I can actually post to Instagram from my computer instead of having to do everything on my phone. But I will post an announcement for next Saturday. I'm thinking of having, they don't even have to be my follower. I would prefer if you were my follower, but submitting a deck list that you want me to play on stream. So I'm going to be playing not my decks, but decks that are actually owned by people that watch the stream, and see what I can do with it on stream. And again, if you're not listening, or you're not here right now, or you kind of listened, I'll post about it on Facebook probably tomorrow. Let's go Logos. Let's play an Igor to grab a memory chip, drop that memory chip, and a Hapsis. So that memory chip's going to be great when I call Logos. I'm going to start dumping stuff into my archives. It would be great if this deck had more than one Eat-Eye as well. So the intent is I go through my deck over and over and over again. If my Eat-Eyes die, I should ideally be down to a 24 card deck because all 12 of my shadows are in my archive, which means I'm going to be drawing my Eat-Eye much more often. And the key cost just keeps, ooh, keep hitting this stupid thing. The key cost keeps ramping up. So I'm going to go Logos, archive this Pestering Blow. Let's play Tautau Vapors, draw 2, archive 1. I'm going to archive, ooh. I'm going to archive Molina. And then we're going to Reap. And I'm going to Reap. I could keep spinning my tires and logos here, but I probably am going to go Star Alliance and just thin this hand out, try and see some more logos cards here. False Blessing. Okay, so I got 1 amber. They got 4. 3. And Untamed Nonsense. Let's go Star Alliance. I am not going to trigger this because I actually want my hologramophone to go out. So it's stealth mode. It's force field. That's stunner. And then Molina's blaster. Check at 7. They beat me to the first key by 1 turn. I do have my E-Die. It's a little late, but I can archive 2 cards this turn. Cephaloist is going to be rough because I do need to steal, not yet. So I do have some time to get there. Don't have a ton of time though. Yep, Cephaloist into Mr. Man. Okay, now we're going blue key, Logos, which will let me archive. Let's get rid of Logos Plant. No to my archives. Let's go Hologramophone. I'm going to go ahead and take Hapsis and fight Cephaloist. And then E-Die to archive Shadow Council, and then Quant. Probably gonna Lyco Knight fight into my E-Die. Well, and they borrowed my hologramophone. I think out of sheer frustration, no matter how long this game takes, this is gonna be my last game of the stream. Just the worst day of Keyforge in probably 2 years. So hologramophone on Johnny, yep. Kill my Quant. I got nothing. Like, I'm getting absolutely annihilated today. Let's just go Information Officer Gray to throw Kymor Eclipse in there. And then Dr. Dristle, I guess. This kind of day just highlights my public service announcement I'm thinking of. Take care of yourself, everybody. You have a shit day of Keyforge? Just do something else you enjoy. Which I intend to. I'm going to be painting miniatures later. Oh, of course, they've got an Amphora Captura as well. Because this deck needs to kick my ass even more. Alright. And I also have 0 board clear, so this game's already gone. Already gone. Exile. Who am I getting? They discarded it. Okay. I hate Arkham Horror. No, I really like Arkham Horror. Well, let's go Logos. Just keep dumping shit in the archives here. Let's put Vinda in there. Let's grab Igor. To grab... Ooh, Twin Bolt Emission is nice. So I'm going to take Twin Bolt, hit Cephaloist, and then hit Niffleape. What? Why am I choosing a creature from Niffleape dying? He's not a beast or... Oh, Curiosaurus. Duh. Okay. If I can just kill this Cephaloist, I can dump all this Shadows shit, but... like... When did my Too Much to Protect get discarded? What the... Oh my god, what did they play? I don't understand how at all that Cephaloist, or... They've only played one... I don't understand how I lost my Too Much to Protect at all. It just shows how little attention I'm paying today, so I shouldn't beat myself up too much. I'm just on fucking autopilot today. I'm just gonna scroll through here and see. Yeah, there's nothing in there saying that I lost my Too Much to Protect, but somehow it's in there. I don't get it. But okay. There's fuck all I can do right now. So... none of these cards are going to help me. So let's just go Shadows. Not take my archives. Let's play Arani. Steal nothing. Play a Fidget. Steal nothing. I have no way to get that Cephalosis off the board. This is ridiculous. Because it's +8, so he's 12. So I have to do 1 damage. So I have to pull from my archives. And I don't want to because I got another E-die. So frustrated. So frustrated. Just so frustrated. I really do not understand how that Too Much to Protect is in my discard. There's nothing in the play log that documents that it got discarded. And I know I didn't intentionally discard it. Because that would have been really stupid, because this deck relies on that card. And the only thing that would have made me discard was this Perplexing Sophistry, which I just played last turn. And the TMTP's been in the discard, it looks like, from how far down it was the whole game. So let's go Logos. Let's archive that Calvin. Let's drop this hologramophone. Let's drop this E-die to toss in that cloaking dongle and reap. At this point, I'm just being really fucking annoying. Like, he's not gonna be able to forge unless he kills E-die, which, I mean, he's got a board to just kill anything he wants. Note to self, competitive queues after you've taken a break from playing the game for about a week, not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Yep, there goes E-die, there goes Fidget. E-die is gone, so I'm just yoinking my archives here. Oh, who's he gonna ward? Decimus, really? Okay. Let's go Shadows. Take my archives. So let's Pestering Blow, and let's Mug. Really wish I had my... Ooh, yeah, let's go Kymor Eclipse. Trust no one because I have no creatures in play. I'll steal 3. And I'll play Shadow Council. Ronnie Risk Clocks to steal 2. Let's just discard you. And let's play Avinda for no point because it's GG. Immediately leave. Okay. Rough day. But let that be a lesson. No matter how good your decks are or how good of a player you are, you're going to have bad days. And today was just that day, and it is documented and permanently on the internet. But thank you again to Ralph is Cool 666, Keyforge Alchemist, and DC Trays. Welcome to the Crystal Hive Chaos. You've been formally assimilated. And for everyone else, and those 3 new people, I don't know why I tried to exclude you, for everyone, when it comes to Keyforge, when in doubt, reap it out. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.